should be pretty quick.
Oh. Well, that's okay with me. I got a few things to do, then I gotta go to the dentist
Oh, fun.
this afternoon.
And hopefully Ken is gonna be here any minute, hopefully. He's the one who wanted this time of day.
Let's see. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Anything?
We're going down to Massachusetts to my wife's family's.
Where
They
are
live
they?
in Hanson, Mass.
Hanson. That's
Just
down
south
South
of
Shore.
Boston. Yeah, south
Yeah.
of Boston, but kind of towards the Cape a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and then on Saturday, gotta have Thanksgiving with my family up here.
Okay. You live in Tamworth, right?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be in your neck of the woods either Friday or Saturday. There's a lady that boards pets, and we gotta do something with our cat. We're going to Disney
Oh,
the
fun.
first 2 weeks of February. So we gotta. My first reaction was just leave a home and let someone come in on a daily basis
Yeah.
and spend some time with her, change her cat box and feed her. But the more we thought about it, the more we'd just maybe rather close the house right up.
Yeah, might
And-
be. 'Cause
yeah.
2 weeks, that's,
Yeah, because if something goes wrong, I mean, 2 weeks is a long time,
Yeah.
pretty much alone. So even if someone's there once a day for an hour, there's too many other hours where something could happen.
and then you don't know what happens until
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
It's
So
too late.
yeah, so we're gonna look at this place. I'm not sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Tamworth. So daily basis.
Yeah, hey Ken, where are you?
Spend some time with her, change her, cat box and.
I've got some presents for you. I printed this out for the tax collector, but I thought I'd give you a copy, just some random
Oh, okay.
common questions in case anyone
Yeah.
ever asks you.
Okay, that's good.
And made a little breakdown of tax rates by year, if you ever want to look at the history of that.
Yeah, I certainly would, yeah. When I first bought my place up here, of course, it was just a little camp then, but it was still on the water, but my taxes were $700 and something a year. So,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
well, I mean, it's, obviously it's crazy, but it just tells you how long I've been up here.
I think I hear Ken. I think I hear Ken and his German Shepherd.
Good morning.
right.
The highway guys took all my spots.
Ah,
I told them.
Why did they,
Well,
I'm wondering why they blocked the 3 spots next to Lino's.
I don't know.
I don't understand that. Well, maybe because they figure cars will get in the way.
They sort of obnoxious.
yeah, they're giant.
Yeah.
All right, well, 9:03.
Yeah.
Calls to order.
Are we not mastered Zoom? Oh, they didn't know we were.
I told them,
switch.
I think because it's green, I think it's live.
Our TV's not on.
Then maybe, yeah, it was all set up and then we changed it and
Yeah.
I let them know, but I'm not sure if they saw it in time.
All right, they're recording at least.
So, all right. Call us to order and do the pledge. and all
Pledge
that.
allegiance.
Stand for pledge, 9:03. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Well, on our first item has been deleted from the copy I gave you. But it's on the one that was posted. The supplemental warrant that was.
That was the thing we're
It's just
supposed
not
to
ready.
sign?
It's not ready yet.
Okay.
So that's for the 3 auction properties that were town owned, so we can
Okay.
start taxing them. But
Yeah.
the deeds haven't been filed yet.
Okay.
So jump the gun a little bit.
So
put
that
it
was
on
the
the
thing you
agenda.
wanted us to come in to sign last week?
Yeah, so-
Okay.
That is tabled for now. And then number 2 is a proposed 2026 warrant article. So I'm just going to read why this article is needed, and then I can read you the article, and then After that, it would go to the Board of Selectmen, who then would bring it to town meeting and it'd have to be voted on. So this is a warrant article because in the state of New Hampshire, they rewrote one of the RSAs relating to our total and permanent veterans disability credit, where in the past we could stack credits. So in the past, someone would get the $2,000 credit for the total and permanent disability, but they could also get the $750 regular veterans credit. The state has taken away the ability to stack the two together. So if we do not choose to adopt a higher amount for our total and permanent disability, 30 veterans would be getting a reduction in their veterans credit.
And that's the only one this qualifies for is the disability?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah, so currently we have 37 veterans who get the total and permanent disability
Yeah.
credit. Of those 37, 30 of them are getting both credits and
Both,
7 are.
both the 2 and the
Yeah, so
750.
they would be getting 30 of them get the total 2,750, and then 7 of them are just getting the 2,000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because the way the wording is you could get both if you were a veteran in the qualifying war, but if you kind of fall under that all veterans credit where
Yeah.
you weren't in a qualifying war but you're still a veteran, you would only get the regular 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So the warrant article is needed to essentially bump up our.
And this is state language for the
Yeah.
warrant article?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're proposing that they bump up the credit from 2,000 to 2,750, which would ensure that the 30 people who are currently receiving that amount wouldn't have a reduction in their credit. They would stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 people who currently get the lower amount, theirs would be going up, so they would benefit. But it would also mean that in the future, it's easier to administer. It's one straight credit. You don't have to worry if you can get both or one or. So I'll just read the wording I have for the warrant article. Shall the town of Wakefield vote in accordance with RSA 7227A to modify the provisions of RSA 7235 previously adopted for an optional tax credit of $2,750 for a service-connected total and permanent disability. If approved, this article shall take effect for the property tax bill of the 2026 property year. Tax rate impact is less than 0.01 cents.
This needs to come from the Board of Assessors?
You just need
Or-
to say, this sounds good, Allison, let's send this on to the Board of Selectmen.
Yeah. I'll make a motion to support it.
Second.
Perfect. And that's all we gotta do. And
Now,
then
this ultimately goes to the voters.
it will know the
Yes.
vote.
Yeah, so
Yep.
the-
So
So
the
the selectmen
the
will have to
selectmen will
bless it.
review it,
Yeah.
they'll,
And Budget Committee.
they put their,
Okay, and
their
then-
like
and then-
recommendation
And then ultimately the public,
Yeah.
which is the right thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the
Okay.
the impact would be $5,250.
I would
Spread
guess
across
it-
the whole town.
I would
It's-
guess that those 30-odd individuals are probably well up there in age. If a qualifying
we
war
don't-
would have to be, what?
To be
Vietnam or
total and
something?
permanent disability, there's actually one applicant in this pile who is my age.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're right, that more often they are
Yeah.
older, but anything can happen when you're in
Yep.
the service. So, that's that. So I'll give that to Tony to go to the selectmen, and then I'll go from there. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Now we've got some veterans credits to approve. So our first veterans credit is map 120 lot 15. This was one at our September meeting. I had suggested we table for now because it didn't appear they were meeting the residency requirements. The individual came in. They do indeed meet the residency requirement. They just hadn't updated their address with the town.
Yeah.
So he showed me his license, he showed me pay stubs. They moved
We're
to
good.
town in 2023, so they've been here at least a year. So that one is good to go.
You're good with all of them that are on the list?
Yeah, so if you,
We'll just do one motion at the end.
Yeah.
yeah, so, and then, so map 12015, map 34, lot 92. 216 lot 1, 92 lot 41, and 30 lot 5 are all veterans who are all meeting the requirements. And
I'll make a motion to approve the veterans credits.
And I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
perfect.
Now we gotta sign all those,
Yep,
right?
sign the back.
Yeah.
Just steal your pen. I'll blame that on the highway guys too.
Okay, other side.
Yeah.
I already flipped it over.
$26,
25.
25, yeah.
25.
Wow. Does this require two signatures? Am I signing over here as well?
One is for your,
Print your name on the left, sign it on the right.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
don't worry about it. As long as there's a signature somewhere,
Yeah.
they're not sticklers.
That leaves us the intent to cut.
Which you, and you already signed that, Ken, the other day,
Oh.
so all there is for Dawn to sign that.
Who's the logger?
Dan's.
Oh, it's on
Stephanopoulos.
Siemens. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at our intents to cut. We had, that's the fourth one, which is pretty low for,
Yeah.
I think last year we had, I don't know, at least over 12 or something.
Maybe we're running out of wood.
Maybe. I was wondering if the drought, maybe if that affected who wanted to cut. I don't know anything
It would
about
be
timber.
yeah, it would be the call for lumber is what affects it. The mill's calling for it. In
Does
past communities where I'd work, everyone was concerned about the lumber trucks
Mm-hmm.
leaving their town. Lumber you can grow, it's the gravel trucks. You can't
Yeah.
grow new gravel. When those trains leave and trucks leave.
Alright, and that's all I got. Here, Ken, if you want a present, you can have this tax breakdown chart. for
I
your
noticed the
perusal.
increase in my tax bill.
We all did. The minute
That was my concern with the reval, and it's like, oh my God, look at our tax rate, that's awesome. People would start spending because we have such a low tax rate, but our appraisals are up. It's the same number you're paying, so.
at some point, I don't know, we gotta try to,
When I started selectmen in 2006, and we had that crash in 6 and 7, I'm like, we're on bail budgets. Now to reduce our taxes, you have to give up services. What do you want to give up?
right?
We want to keep the 24-hour police, the 24-hour fire, as lifeguards, and you gotta pay for services, transfer stations, things like that.
Yeah, the cost of equipment is going crazy.
Cost of labor, cost
of everything.
everything,
Yeah,
everything.
that's what I was just telling people when they call. Just
Yeah.
everything had to go up. Operating costs are just up.
It's the wages that don't keep up to the inflation, though, that I see.
No one's does,
Yeah, because that would help.
unless you're a CEO.
But we are still one of the lowest tax rates in the state. So, got that going for us.
you can have a high tax rate, but when you go to sell your double wide, it's worth 100. Well, you know, you're in real. It's all by zip code. When we say appraisals come in, it's like, if that was in another town, we'd have a huge problem. But because it's in this zip code, it's good, or vice versa. Which, you know, what school do they go to? Where are they? Any of that information.
I'd like to know what our operating budget is compared to towns our size.
It's hard because we're 5,000 people roughly. How many lots do you have? But we have that influx in the summer.
Yeah.
And then when COVID came, nobody left. So, I mean, it's a year-round community.
And the other thing is I know we have a lot of miles of roads in Wakefield, which means more, you know, more plowing, more.
Well, just to go from Harmony Drive in Union to Bonnyman Road, you're in 2 different weather systems too. Rain, snow.
Yeah.
That's 30 minutes maybe to go from one side to the other.
Yeah.
A highway does a really good thought of, you know, analyzing this and that, bigger trucks to go that way. Fire rescue is really good on, you know, the stations and implementing for call for services, mutual aid, things like that, PD. Services, I can't argue for my tax dollars. We all want less taxes,
Yeah.
but to have 24-hour coverage for that stuff in a small community, I don't see it in a lot of other towns where that pay more of a tax rate. But we all know the lakes are our industrial park. That's where all our town. If we didn't have the lakes, we'd be just like every other town around us.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you'd be like
That's-
Tamworth, where our tax rate's 14, 15,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and Tamworth's an area where
we don't have any lakes,
it's
really.
still got a good value to it because
Yeah.
you're close to the mountains and the lakes.
yeah.
Yeah. You do. There's just no houses on it,
Yeah, exactly.
and everything's in current use.
Exactly.
That's old money.
Well,
up
that's
there.
my concern, because I'm, you know, obviously on the
On the
you know,
lake.
on the lake, and
Yeah.
I'm just getting concerned. The older I get, the longer I'm, you know, fixed income,
Yeah.
retiree, whatever. That sooner or later I might get pushed out. You know, I mean.
Well, it's like Maine is 2 separate states, 95 to the ocean, 95 to Canada. They're 2 different worlds out there. Similar to, you know, you're driven out of the communities you live in because you can't afford to live there anymore.
Right.
But I don't know where the younger generation gets their money from. These houses, you know, we see all over the place. Not a lot of small, modest homes being built.
No.
Yeah.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Awesome.
Back to
Motion
my-
to adjourn.
Yeah. At
Aye.
9:17.
Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.
You too, Ken.
Safe travels.
Good seeing you. Yep.
Back
We're not,
down.
we're not going far. How about you?
No, they come to me.
Yeah. Allison's got a little bit of a
Yeah, I
ride
go to
ahead of her.
Mass.
Yeah, what part of Mass?
Hanson, Mass. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We have 4 dogs there, so.
The